Okay, sweet. What's good, everybody? How are you? Can you hear me? Okay, sweet. Hi, Rioli. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, perfect. You know how I am with the audio. Okay. I have a scripted channel message, you guys. I have been in meditation for the past hour and a half, and I have been receiving a lot of clarity if you are here. If you are here, this message is for you, okay? You've been seeking clarity, you've been seeking support. A lot of you have been seeking community, all right? You've been seeking community. So, first things first, I'm not gonna rush, okay? I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna just allow the universe to use me as an oracle. I always say, if you see that movie Ghost, where Whoopi Goldberg becomes the oracle, that is the same for me. I put my ego entirely aside, and I've been fasting. So I'm on my fourth day. And the messages are very clear, very potent. And so when I come to you bringing this message, it's coming from a RAM that only a few on this planet have access to. And that is because it requires you to be aligned. Okay. It requires you to be pure. It requires you to choose yourself. It requires you to remove the distraction so that you can hear the voice of your higher self, of God. There is a lot of distractions, okay? So, first things first, if you guys are here, you are part of the light tribe, okay? So, you are part of a people in a community on this planet that is vibrationally higher than most of the planet, okay? What you seek, most of the planet is not seeking. Okay, what you're looking for, most of the planet is not looking for. And if you're seeing me, you are seeing a future version of yourself. Okay, I jumped out of the corporate rat race a long time ago when I was a teenager. So I've been free for a long time. And it requires you to be free to even be in silence, to hear the voice, to hear the messages, to be able to channel. You have to dedicate that space and time to yourself. Okay. And I have just been on this journey for decades seeking the truth. And you're just looking at a future version of yourself. So, what would you do if you were free? Is probably what I'm doing, which is optimizing your health, feeling better in your body, actually having the time to slow down and take care of yourself and breathe. I had someone comment and message me on Instagram and said, "Whew, I can't wait for the day where I can get some good night rest or some good sleep." We're forgetting what we desire. Okay. And it's because there is a lot going on in the energy. So if you're here, I'm going to take some time to unravel this spiritual knot that I'm feeling in the collective energy. You are part of a higher vibrational being. There are places that are not even ready for you to enter because of your vibration. Tenfold to you, Jill. Now, the first message is very clear. First, I want to know, collective, how are you feeling? Honestly, I just want to know, how are you feeling? Sleep and rest, always a priority. Perfect. Shout out to you if I see you're in India. I've known you since 2019. You know what's funny? I've just ran into two people who have been following me for 6 years. 6 years. And in another country at that. So we are more than ever desiring to meet each other. Okay. That's what this is all about, community. The new timeline is community based. Tenfold to whoever's giving. Okay. Tenfold to you, Tina. I appreciate that. And we're going to talk about this. Okay. We're going to talk about this because there is so much good coming to you. But first, I want to know how you're doing. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Tenfold to you, Valerie. $100 is insane. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'll probably be able to get a new microphone. Appreciate that. It's all about community, you guys. And thank you for being an example of that. Oh my God, you changed my life. It's an honor. It's an honor. Seriously. I love you too. I love you too. Like, we just need to be hugging on each other at this point. We are all looking for each other. Okay. The highest vibrational beings, we are looking, and community is the key in this next timeline. Tenfold to you. I'm tired but happy. Okay. Mundane, chronic illness, polarity energy. Tenfold to you. Weekends Playhouse, always good to see you. Missed you. Feel free and aligned. Love to hear it. If you're feeling free and aligned, you're part of the 1% timeline. Okay, the collective is not there yet. The collective is still trying to make a decision. And the decision, and I'm going to tell you guys, there are two things. When I sift through the collective energy, and I'm just here as an oracle, and I say, universe, show me the energy. Let me feel the energy of the collective energy. The universe said that the collective cannot connect with their truest desires because there are two things that the collective is focused on the most. If I were to have a pie chart, I would say 33% is what the universe is showing me. Okay, 33%, 33. This is where majority of the collective is focusing their energy. Does anyone want to take a guess on the first one? Okay, this is the collective energy of the planet Earth. Does anyone want to guess what those two things are? Preventing people. We don't even have the space in our thoughts to think about our truest desires because these two things are what we're constantly focusing on. Thank you, Truth Seeker. Money is the first one. Yes, the fear, of course. Money, surviving, working. We can't even think or imagine. I'm telling you guys, the collective. And if you're here, you're part of the leaders. I'm reporting to you, letting you know. Tenfold to you, Peaches. I'm reporting to you, letting you know what's happening in the world. We're all feeling it. There is a huge disconnect in the community and in humanity. And it's because we're focusing on what we do not desire. And the first thing, taking up all of your capacity, and I'm not just talking about your actions, your thoughts, your thinking, what you're thinking about every single day from the moment you wake up. Money is the first thing collective is thinking about. If you're not, once again, you're part of the 1% tribe. Like you should be going live. If you're already there, if you're free, if you're feeling happy, you're part of the 1%. Most people cannot even feel this. They don't give themselves permission to feel happy until money comes and arrives. Well, let me tell you one thing. I looked into the future. What are we going to do when churches start charging us to get in? What are we going to do? What are we going to do when churches start charging? Because everyone has something to sell. We can't even get to the magic because you're too busy selling me a package or a course or a book. Oh, you guys want the truth? Here's the truth. Now go buy this. This is why energy is retiring. I'm in the future, guys. I'm in the future. I'm decades away. So if you're looking at me, this is what the future looks like. I'm no longer selling the light. I can't. This is what the future looks like because I care more about the message and the magic. The money will come. So what you see now, my limited edition readings that you see on the tarotchest.com, there's like 44 of them left, 33 of them left, 22 of them left. Once those sell out, there will be no more of those readings because I am retiring from business. Okay? Because I care more about the message and the light, and everyone has something to sell. And I'm convinced, if you follow me on TikTok, go ahead and flood my TikTok if you guys are here. Just posted like 9 videos on there. I'm about to be on there a lot more. I'm convinced if Jesus was on earth, we would charge the socks off of him. I'm convinced we would charge him. If Jesus was on earth, I'm convinced we would charge him. This is a problem. Tenfold Valerie, please follow me on Instagram. DM me if you feel really connected to me. If you feel like you're my family, DM me. We would charge Jesus. How are we not recognizing energy? So this is why I'm saying we've got to stop charging for everything. And I've got to be the first example is what the universe is saying. I've got to be the first example. You confirm everything I've known for 30 years. 30 years, confirmation, tenfold to you, energy bloomed. Shout out to Trades by Sai. He's a young entrepreneur. I'm excited to connect with more people who are looking for the light. He is selling, he's making hundreds of millions of dollars and he's selling all of his content for free. So he's not selling it. He inspired me for the next timeline. There's no need to sell anything anymore. And here's where the fear comes in. Well, how am I going to survive? How am I going to provide? We must trust the universe and our community. We must trust our community. Okay? So I no longer am in the business of this because it has been tainted. Spirituality has become a commodity. And if you want to reach God, you got to pay for it. And that defeats the purpose of spirituality. And I get it, the psychological limitations behind it. Some people can only receive if they pay a lot of money. That's not my problem. See, I started my readings at $11.11. And then my demand got so crazy, so I had to raise it because I didn't have as much time. I raised it to 333. Then I raised it to 444 for 1 hour. And then I raised it for 777 an hour. And I was booked. But I realized that people were paying to have access and they weren't necessarily aligned. They just had the money. And that's not what this is about for me, you guys. That's not what this is about for me. I'm here to impact the world, to change the world, to equip you, to guide you, to go out in there. And I am a Capricorn. So I understand business, but we cannot charge for everything. KJ Vaughn, tenfold to you. So what do we do? What does the next timeline look like? You don't want money, okay? And here's the problem. You don't want something that you're spending most of your time focusing on. Now, when you get the money, what is it that you think you're going to do with it? That is what you truly desire, okay? It's not the money. And so what I realize is even if you paid me, it wasn't my true desire. The money is not your true desire. My true desire is to connect with creatives. So someone said on my TikTok, okay, bartering. This is not a bartering thing. You have a gift, I have a gift. We do not need to pay each other to support each other. I'm an energy reader. You might be a hairstylist. Hit me up. You might be an editor. You might be a music engineer. Hit me up. I desire those things, not money. Okay? And I've got to be the example of that. So, what does that look like? This is what it looks like. If you are in California, if you're in Southern California, if you love to create, if you love to do makeup, if you love to capture content, if you want to change the world, if you want to capture me, if you want to edit, if you want to be a part of something inspiring, DM me on Instagram. You don't have to pay me for a reading. We're family. We don't need to charge each other. You help me, I help you. Bartering is a very low energy and a frequency. It's not bartering. We don't need the money. We don't want the money. Cali girl right here, hit me up. Okay? This is how we do it. If you are a part of my tribe and you would like to assist me, you'd like to be a manager, you'd like to cook for me, I am raw vegan, plant-based, raw plant-based, mostly fruits, no carbs, no breads. If you love plant-based cuisine and would love to serve me, I'd love to serve you too. I'm in SoCal, Energy Blooms. Message me on Instagram. All of you who feel a resonance, this is how we have to build the community. It's no longer buy my ebook, buy this, buy that, buy that, buy this. It's oversaturating and it's making it very hard for the collective to find the light and the truth when everything is for sale. We don't need to sell anything anymore. We need to trust that the universe will provide. And I trust the universe will send in a nail tech who can deck out my chrome nails, send in a lash tech, send in someone who admires natural beauty. Send them to me. Those are my people. If that's you, message me on Instagram. Okay? Message me on Instagram. This is how we have to build the community. I'm in the jungle, living my greatest life. Okay? The Instagram is its energy. Check my Instagram. Check my description. There's so many messages I haven't even got to for you guys yet, but I really wanted to explain to you that people are not even imagining their dreams. They're not even imagining their desires because they're so focused on money. What is this money for? The desire comes quicker. This is what I'm telling you. Now, some people want to manifest money to pay off their taxes and their debt. The reason why it's hard to do that is because you don't have a natural desire to pay off taxes or debt. If you did, it would come, it would be done. It's about where your desire is. But if you're so focused on what you think it is, money, 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 you will miss it. Now, like myself, you cannot book a one-on-one reading with me anymore. There will be people you cannot pay to access. This is the new timeline. Why? Because my vibration and my energy is much more important. I'd rather be around people who are aligned than wealthy and rich materially or even aesthetically. It's a feeling, okay? It's a feeling. And if you're here, there's plenty of messages. There's so many messages coming through here. So many messages. So I'm just going to take my time. I'm not going to rush. We don't need the money. We need to stop focusing on it if you want it to come, okay? The second thing that we're most focused on, does anyone else want to guess what the second thing the collective energy is most focused on? Once again, most of your energy is being consumed here. Amanda, message me, try content, long live because okay, perfect, message me again. You guys, if you feel connected to someone, message them. DM me. If you feel connected to me, message me. You have to trust that, okay? Remove the veil. Remove this fame veil. I am just like you, just in the future. If you choose to walk in your truth, that's the only difference. Tenfold to you, prophetess. I appreciate that. Okay, if you feel connected, message me on Instagram. Handing them $1. Yes. Okay. Money. You guys want to know what the second thing is that we're focused on? And why our desires are out of reach or feel out of reach or in time or when is this going to change? Food. Food. We are focused, the collective energy is focused on two things predominantly. I don't even know how they have room in their capacity at the end of the day to connect. Money and food. Why food? It's a very easy stimulant. See, most people are bored. If you want to look at the root of any addiction, any underlining thing, it's boredom. Boredom, won't refusing to leave your hometown city, bored, wanting to see something different, bored. Instead of leaving, you just change and rearrange your living room furniture, paint your walls to try to see something different, bored. Easy stimulant. It's a very easy stimulant. And the thing is that we're thinking about it from the moment we wake up. Ooh, what are we going to eat? Ooh, I want to try this. Thinking about it all the time. How do I know? I'm on my 4th day of not eating food. And I'm thankful that I can think clearly. And I'm on a raw plant-based lifestyle. Food. It's consuming us to the point where we're not able to connect with our desires. And if you're here, you are part of the leaders who will change the world. So what I'm saying is go back to your day-to-day life and be aware of how much energy, and I'm not just talking about your action-wise, your thoughts that you're thinking about working and money, we'll make that one, and food. Now, that's taking up at least 67 to 70% of your energy. 5 times no response, 2 times no response. Now this is the first live I'm on. I'm in the same city as you. Okay. I'll say Earth Angel. I got you. You guys, you have to remember there are so many people in my emails, in my WhatsApp, in my Telegram. And you know who gets to me first? The ones who are most aligned. Okay, I was in Crenshaw getting some soursop juice, and someone recognized my voice and approached me and said, "Are you there? You guys are meeting me. I'm in Tulum right now. Just met another one of you guys." So the priority of who can reach me is where your alignment and where your vibration is. Okay, you have to be aligned. So if I don't see your message, it's just simply not aligned, and that's okay. That's okay. It's just not aligned. And I trust that. I trust in time that the universe will bring who is aligned. Okay, so money and food. All right. Now the problem is that so much of us are focused on the money that when you are going to establishments where people used to do it because they just loved it and had a love for it, they're now doing it for money. So this is affecting the collective energy because if that fear creeps in and says, well, if I don't get money from this, then is it successful? And we have to start valuing our gifts more than money. First of all, there's no amount of money someone can pay you for your gift. That's something I had to learn when I was charging 777. There's no amount of money someone can pay you for your gift. So instead of me receiving money, now I'm open to receiving support and tribe, saying, hey, if this is what you do and you love to do it, let's connect. This is not about let's connect so I can shout you out. Let's connect because energy could pay for this. Once again, it has to come from a pure place of just creating a magic. Remember when we were a child and we just built the tents in our living room just because? Not because we were charging everyone at the door, but just because we love to build tents. We got to get back to the basics. Just do it because you love it. Do it because it brings you joy without expectation. Okay? And a lot of the collective can smell the desperation. They can smell it from a mile away. Everyone's selling everything. We can smell it. You're just trying to sell us something. And I know that you guys are feeling that. The collective is feeling that. Every child in the neighborhood was invited. Exactly. Why? To have fun. Now we have to get back to the basics. Do it because you love it first and foremost, and then share it. Okay? So money is something that we're focused on 24/7. How am I going to get it? When is it going to come? I got this plan. I got that plan. When out of all truths, money is not the truest desire. And if it was, once you got the money, here's the money, 100, 200, 3,000, 300,000. Once you got the money, you would just keep it because you love it. I love this money so much. I'm going to leave it here on the table and look at it. You know what? I'm going to frame it on the wall because I love money. How often do you imagine yourself with lots of cash and money? Me as an earth angel, not ever, because I don't desire it. Truly, if you think about it. And if you desired it, you would keep it. And this is what I'm saying when people are like, I love to spend it. But does that mean you love it itself? You love the utilitarianism of it, what it does for you, not the money itself. Now, the people who love money itself will attract a lot of money because they love money. That's it. Okay, so what I'm saying is to focus on what you love and allow your desires to come sooner. Tenfold to you, Montana. Yes. If you feel like we're going to be meeting, we are going to be meeting. Okay, so the one card that did come out, because I just wanted to peek, was the Queen of Wands. You are on another timeline. The universe is blessing you through people. Do you know people will say, oh, you can come in for free, where people can't even buy their way in? This is called energy, the new currency. Okay, so it will no longer be about how much money you have. It will be about your aura. Oh, you're Jesus? Come on in. We got this for you. We got this for you. We got this little setup for you. We're not going to charge you at the door and then charge you to learn tarot and then charge you to learn this and charge. And I get it. I understand. I was once there. But where I am now is the future. And so what I'm saying is this is what the future looks like. If you're not doing it just because you love it, then you will see the you will see that in your reality. Okay. And it comes down to authenticity, what you truly desire. And some of us, it means we've got to fast. We've got to remove it. We got to remove people. We've got to be by ourselves for a moment of time and just focus on what you desire. And this requires authenticity, a lot of authenticity. Okay. So the second thing is food, right? Now, as I was saying, it's the easiest stimulant to feel something, but it's a very temporary stimulant. Food, sex, drugs, money, these 3D things, it's giving me the devil energy. And once again, I'm a Capricorn. So I understand that there is a desire for pleasure, but we must really understand what it is that we desire. Because if you don't desire to work, you shouldn't be working. That's the next timeline. You shouldn't be doing what you don't desire to do. So now we have a lot of people doing what they don't desire to do for money. So we have to be the leaders to stop doing things for money and allow the universe to bless us. Shout out to Jaden Smith. It reminds me of his restaurant, the I Love You restaurant. You can eat there for free in LA, Skid Road. You can eat there for free. And if you have the desire to pay, it somehow has worked out perfectly for people to get their meals and the people who could provide to provide for the ones who couldn't. There is a way. Okay, there is a way, but we must go first. And so that's why now everything that I've ever done, I'm reorchestrating and really asking myself, even, what do I desire? And my greatest desire for you and I is to connect and change the planet for the better. And what you'll find that when you are free and you stop thinking about money and you stop thinking about food, you really start to connect with what you truly desire. And that's love, that's compassion, that's community, that's nice people, just nice people. nice interactions, something higher. And so with the food, what you're going to notice is your body is going to go through an upgrade and is going through an upgrade to hold this energy that you have shifted into. Okay. To hold and sustain the energy that you shifted into, it requires a new body upgrade. So what you used to eat, you will no longer eat. It's about what makes you feel good. So if the universe tells me, hey, energy, you can channel more precisely and more clearly when you fast, then that's what I will do. So what I'm saying is you'll just notice on your spiritual journey, once you remove these things, you feel the connection is a lot more potent, a lot more powerful. And at the end of the day, the 10 of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. You are here for ultimate satisfaction and emotional fulfillment in family and community. We have 3 people hugging each other. Okay. This is about your community. This is about your community. Okay. Now, some of you are very independent and you're going to be more in your feminine energy to ask. Now, what's so cool about this little device is that I'm connected to all of you and I'm in a whole nother country. That is infinite. That is the universe. So when I'm here, I'm talking to the universe and I'm saying, universe, I'm ready to receive my community, the ones who want to support the vision and be a part of the magic. I'm ready. Okay, some of you have been trying to do it on your own for so long. Help is on the way. Help is here. You've got to be open. And here's the thing, we're so used to just paying for everything. Pay, that this love you cannot buy. Okay. And that's why some of the people with the most money, they are missing the things that you have, like love and peace and serenity and enlightenment, because they've been buying everything. You can't buy this. You cannot buy enlightenment. You cannot buy your revelations. You cannot buy this. Olympic practice today with my coach. Didn't make it clearly to catch this live. Raw vegan, was vegan to last year, just completely day, dry fast, let's go. Okay. So that just means your body is getting even more prepared for the Olympics. So you making those adjustments to your body is because you're aligning with that version of you in the Olympics. Congratulations. That's very inspiring. No, I will not be your wife. People sell dirty socks. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We would charge Jesus. So we have to recognize each other by each other's energy. By each other's energy. Our aura should be enough to get through the door. Do you know who you are? Do you know who I am? You have, if you're here, you have already done enough contribution to the planet and humanity and your family. You have done enough. Spirit is saying you've done enough to deserve to receive. But these things we cannot buy. You can't buy a tribe. You can't buy love. You can't buy peace. You can't buy enlightenment. And guess what, guys? You can't buy spiritual gifts. And now that I'm seeing that this is the new wave, I'm out of it. Got a blast. Once those readings on thetrueinnerg.com are done and sold out, those limited edition readings, that's it. I am out of this because this is what it's become. And now I'm going higher. I'm going higher. Okay, Lady Brooke, just got into a new house, got into an accident, okay, storage unit, all of these things happening. You know what this means? Stop doing anything and let your reality communicate to you what is happening. Was that the house you were supposed to be in, or is that the house you wanted? And that's the thing. We have to trust God. We have to trust our soul and our spirit, because some of you guys have desires to go places, right? Or you see visions. You see yourself in these places, but your visions do not have a time. You may see yourself buying property in Costa Rica, but that may be in 5 to 7 years. So your visions don't have a time. And what happens a lot of the times is we're forcing things because we want them to happen. And I also feel like when things like that happen, for the person who was just saying that they're dealing with this, it is because the universe wants you to surrender and allow the universe to work in your favor. It's almost like, how do you slow down someone who just keeps going? How does the universe slow you down? If you just keep going, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And oh, I'm going to, because here's the thing, if you're here, you're a manifester. You're going to manifest. And you're learning how to alchemize all this. The universe, sometimes our body gets sick to sit us down. An accident happens to slow us down, literally. It's all communication. It's all communication. And so you're saying you can't help but to think about money. How? When money is not going to be what helps you. Healing. You can't buy healing. Healing would be great. Grief, you just went through something very tragic. Love yourself a little bit more. Give yourself some grace. Love on yourself. You just went through a ginormous shift. Crazy things are happening. What you should be doing right now is just comforting yourself, giving yourself grace, and trusting that it's not in your hands. See, this is what I'm saying. We're not grieving tragedy because we're focused on money. When your health is more important, you're alive. Money didn't keep you here. You didn't go through that accident and say, okay, God, I'm going to pay how much money to stay alive. You didn't pay for that. Yes, you can do this. Okay. So this next leap is, do you know how freeing it's going to feel to let go of money? Just let it go. Let it go. Allow the support to come whichever way. Maybe someone will be in your DMs and maybe someone will offer you services when you speak what you would love help with. Because I assure you, the one who just went through that, that is not what you need. Money is not what you need right now. And when so many people I've watched, because I'm on a mission. And if I go and bring my energy to the hospital, do you think people are thinking about money when they have 2 days to live? It's so irrelevant. Do you think that's what people are thinking about? So what I'm telling you that it's become a program and it's become a fixer-upper. Oh, if I have the money, I'll just fix it. And it's actually a blessing to not have the money because you can actually stop and be aware of like, what's going on? Instead of just buying it, overconsumption, overconsumption. I know someone who booked me and went through 3 different courses, Reiki healing, this course, that course. Why? All my desires belong to me, and I remain in the energy of already having them. Absolutely, Jamie. And the timing is when you're ready to receive it. So if it feels too far away, and here's another thing, you guys, you have to be honest with yourself. You cannot say a $10,000 a month penthouse feels easy if it doesn't. You're setting yourself up for what's not aligned. What's aligned will feel easy. So you have to be honest with yourself. Start with $1,000. Start with 500. It's baby steps. I know you see your desires. I know you see yourself in the future, but there's an in between of the journey that you're here to live. There's an in between, and money is not what's getting you there. And the people who have a lot of money will tell you that because they still are not there. They are not happy. We see people with a lot of materials, a lot of money, and people say, oh, it doesn't buy happiness, and they're smiling, driving. Do you feel their happiness? Do you feel it? Okay. And spirituality in this next new wave, guys, it looks like me. We're tatted. We might be, we might not. We have big hair. We're beautiful. We like to show some skin. We're not in clothing that covers us all the time. We've got to be open to this new timeline because we're not even recognizing who spiritual people are. You should be feeling them. You should feel their energy, feel the presence. You should be feeling something. If you're not feeling something, what are you doing there? Why are you listening to it? Now, with the food, we're feeling something here, but we're not feeling something here in our body. It's stopping right at the tongue. And most of it is not what we want, it's just junk. So you have to be able to take a step back. But some of the collective, when I say you, it's the collective. So once again, if you are already above this, you are part of the leaders who will teach it. Get out there and teach. Go show them how to be free. Show them how to be a fairy, how to attract everything that you desire without money. Who's going to be the example? Because to me, it just seems easy when you have money. You could just buy your way into everything. And that's what I realized with my bookings. People were just paying for them. But the free readings, those people, the randoms that the universe sent to me, those were aligned. That's why I just trust the shuffle. I trust the random. There's no planning necessary. There's no planning. What are you planning for? There is no plan. It's meant to be easy. Yes, showing your light, Valerie, whether it's in quotes, whether it's on a coffee mug, whether it's on a post, share your light, share it, and let the universe bless you. It may be through crypto. It may be through something free. It may be through money. It may be a new house. It may be a new car. Blissful abundance to you, Devera. Okay, so we've got to be open to receiving outside of money, and we've got to be open, spiritual leaders, to not selling everything. Let the universe bless you. Okay, let the universe bring in those endorsements and the bigger opportunities, those companies who love to do what you do not care to do. Once again, you have to love it all. Okay, you have to love it all. You can't just run a business and only love this part of it. You've got to love it all. And what we're finding is people are not doing it for what they love. And it's affecting the collective energy because we don't know who's being honest and we don't know who's being truthful or who just wants to sell something to you. I love this. A world record spiritual Olympic athlete. You already are. And the cool part is you've seen yourself. So now if you know where you're going, the destination, some of you have already seen your future, you see it in your imagination, you see little glimpses, and you must feel it. Okay? You've got to connect somewhere with it. All right? Connecting with your desires, meaning really feeling them, looking at them, seeing yourself in it. It goes beyond visualization. Your greatest gift is your feelers, okay? Your feeling. And this is what I've been telling you guys mostly, it's this feeling. So when you're focused on how you feel, you can close your eyes because you don't even need them. And you can feel what's next and feel where you desire to go. Now, you feel you're an Olympic. You're not on your way. You are an Olympic athlete who will inspire people to do something different because the way you got there is a path where you could love yourself and have more grace with yourself. And a lot of athletes, if you guys have been listening, I believe it's Simone, was saying how hard they are on the Olympic bodies and the athletes and how we need to take more time. And you'll see her in the documentary. She's doing something different. This is why she's an Olympic athlete. She's having more fun. She's relaxing more. She's doing something different and speaking up on the wellness of your body and taking care of it and how all of the repercussions of putting your body in the Olympics, how it's affecting you. But because she has a higher perspective, it has allowed her to become an Olympic medalist because she did it the light way. But what I'm telling you Earth Angel, is that you will have your own path. Most of you, what you're looking for, you're going to create in this world. Most of you, who you're looking for, you're going to be in this world. So if you're looking for that spiritual athlete that's like, yo, love and light, this is what it's about, you're that athlete. You are it. You are what you're looking for. So now that you know that that's you and where you're going, shouldn't you be enjoying the journey? Shouldn't you be enjoying the journey? Since you know where you're going and who you are, it's already done, it's already destined. So wouldn't you be enjoying the journey a lot more? Wouldn't you be relaxed a lot more? This is your confirmation of the signs when you know you have shifted. You're relaxed. You're no longer trying to do it anymore. In fact, you're like, tag universe, you're it. I'm excited to see what magic you're going to make of this. Because you're not the one making it happen and you don't have to make it happen. Okay? But once again, churches are going to be charging people to get in. And that's what the world is coming to because everyone is in fear of making money. So because I can charge you $25 for guacamole and chips, I will. Where will this end? So much gratitude for you, Steve. Good to see you always. In a relaxing state now. You've shifted, Sister Mandy. King, you've shifted. Greed, yes, endless. But let me tell you though, where's the greed coming from? Fear. Sometimes it doesn't look like a greedy person, but they're worried and in fear because they have a family to feed. So now they can't see that you're in their business, in their establishment, and how a connection with you could change their life, that you can actually heal them and that you actually have something that could help them because they're so focused on the money. But what they actually need, most people, you cannot buy. So how long they will not get out of that rat race until they see money no longer buys you there. Once you see money can't get you there, you're going to start looking at what else you have to offer. So love more. Do it because you love it. Share what you're doing because you love it. Start the business because you love cards. Not because, oh, I heard tarot makes a lot of money. It's in the billions, I heard this year. Guess I'll create a tarot deck. Do it because you love it. Because guess what? We'll feel it. So if you're wondering, again, the music, the movies, why things are shifting, the food doesn't taste as good, people are no longer doing it because they love it. Scarcity does not exist. Say this with me. You live on the most abundant planet. Why else would people be trying to get here? Why do we all want to be here? I've never been more at peace and grateful in life. The struggles were real, but I remind myself it cannot. No, it doesn't have to be worse, my loves. You get to choose. You get to choose what you desire to experience. You don't have to say yes to this anymore. You don't have to wait. Tell me this. God is good. Is good. Tell me this. Does waiting feel good? If I say, you gotta wait for the love, you gotta wait to be free, it doesn't feel good because you don't have to wait to be anything. You are free now. Walk in your freedom, let your reality acknowledge it and start to shift. It is all a huge lie. It's an illusion. Tenfold to you, my love. Thank you. There's abundance everywhere. Oh my God, food is so terrible now. I keep finding more bones and foreign objects. That's because we cannot keep up with the demand. So what we're going to start seeing is a lot more restaurants closing because Please, someone tell me, how do you have a chain of restaurants and you're there authentically doing it because you love it, making sure all your employees are serving because they love to? How do you manage all of that if it's really for the message? See, we got to get back to like 5 people in the room teaching so we can really focus on what we're here for. But if you got 17 restaurants, all of them are authentic. Everyone that's working in there loves to work everything. We've got to start at one. Let's get one right first. Maybe we can then focus more on the quality and care of the people when you're not managing 200 stores. We can't keep up with the demand. Okay, so that's why they have genetically modified food. They still want to give you what you're asking for, but they can't. Where are the fruit trees for free? You guys know that fruit grows on trees for free? And each fruit has seeds that you can continue to grow, and that fruit. Guys, do you know that there are springs that you can live by and access fresh water that hasn't been tainted? Because all of us are like, well, what do we eat? Everything's toxic, everything's this. It was never intended to be this. But we've got to wake up and we've got to be aware. And that that takes slowing down. And so if you guys have been noticing things have been slowing down, it's really to get you to see clearly your reality. And if you're in this live, you might be lucky enough to catch it. I might delete it. Okay, because I'm realizing I'm not going to leave it up for the people who it's not aligned with. If you're here, you're here. Now it's like if you catch it, you catch it. You're that special. You were here. We've got to start valuing things more. Okay. A massive delay with family affected me deeply until my teeth shifted and I knew I'd be a music artist. Hope would be restored so I can say with words. Amaya, tenfold to you, yes. Guys, the channel message around the family has been family is assigned, tribe is aligned. Can your family be aligned? Absolutely. Very rare to be born in an aligned family that was assigned to you. Very rare, because not everyone's on that frequency, but it's possible. However, your family was assigned. You didn't choose, the original definition of family. We know what true family is. It's tribe. And tribe is just aligned. It's like, how do I know you? How do I feel what you're saying? And I don't even know you. Because we're aligned. Your tribe will be aligned. Your tribe will notice you when you walk by. They will say, thank you for smiling. Do you know that if you're walking and a stranger smiles, that smile is strong enough to break your reality? If you're having a bad day, just that smile can alter your vibration to shift your own reality. That's how incredible energy is. Just that one smile from a stranger made you smile. Because they're smiling, you're like, well, I don't want to not smile. And it's like, broke it. Thank you, stranger. And that's another thing. We're not strangers. Let's make music. Exactly. I'm loving it. Message me on IG. I'm dropping 100 songs. Let's do it. That's what the next timeline is. We're connecting. We're building a community. Okay, we're building a community. We're going to do it together. You have what? You got this. I'm an energy reader. You're a healer. You do hair. You do content. You love to do architect. We're all coming together to build this new world. And I'm just leading. And I'm saying, guys, we're focusing a lot on money and food. A lot of our energy. And even for me as a Capricorn, when Spirit was like, you're not selling anything else, I was like, not selling anything else? What do you mean, bud? What do you mean? Universe is showing me the magic of the people. Money is easy to get. Manifesting someone who's aligned, who's a part of your vision, who you can feel them, You cannot buy this. What we're desiring, you and I, you cannot buy this. You can't buy this. Okay? This is true connection, true alignment. I love to grow fruit, veggies, flowers, and trees are my favorite. Sarah Smith. DM me and tell me that again on Instagram and let me know where you are. Because remind you guys, I'm all over the planet and I'm willing to go where my tribe is. And guess what? We're going to document it because we're going to inspire the world to love again, to be kind again, to be compassionate, to feel, to tap in. Tap in. This is delicious. I'm glad you're here, India. Tenfold to you. Looking for music artists and a film crew, people who do it for passion, not money. I'm the one and only Amanda. Amanda, Instagram me, let me know where you're at, and tell me. This is like pure gold to me, you guys. We're going to create magic together, and we don't need money to do it. Let's show the world what this is about. Truly, a tattoo artist, Gabriel, do it. Get into what you desire to do. Start today, start now. Editing, you're working. What about eating if you're working out? Well, the thing about it is the more you become aware, you guys, you know that you get closer to source and God, the highest source of light on this planet, when it becomes easier. If it's not easy, it's not aligned. I haven't been to a gym in 3 years. I grew up in the gym. I was a basketball athlete. I was supposed to play pro, but then the whole thing happened with me and I had this whole enlightening experience. I'm like, well, do you really want to play basketball or is that just what you love to do as a child, X, Y, and Z? So I went through that and I became a personal trainer. I loved fitness. I loved working out, was running 15 miles a week, sometimes 20, just love this lifestyle until I realized what it was doing to my body, my knees. And then I realized we already have muscle. You start to get into the truth of how easy this is when you're just in tune with your body. And food was my biggest struggle. I was a slave to it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I was really bad. I was out there with the smoke and grill, spraying the brisket with the apple juice, waiting for it to simmer. I'm a creative, right? So we got creative with the food, but now I'm realizing you can get creative with the food and you can make paste out of pomegranate seeds and dates. And there's so much in nature that's actually delicious and true luxury that they've been taking from, mimicking, and then giving us artificially. We want the real deal. Even if you got to climb up the tree and get the fresh coconut, that's the one I desire. So I haven't worked out. I've gotten in tune with my body more and I've realized how to connect more with it. And the food that I was eating and am eating is blessing my body. The environment, blessing my body. I had to leave Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, my home state. I love you so much, guys. I might have a house in the mountains, but dang, y'all got a lot to improve to survive out there. Okay? It's like the climate is beating you up left and right. Now I'm in the tropics and it's loving on me, loving on my skin, loving on my hair. Don't even have any makeup on. You guys, there's no shampoo, conditioner, nothing. This is just my hair. But because I know myself now, I've moved myself into the climate. Here's another message for you if you guys are here. A lot of you are going to be called to move abroad. Here is your confirmation. A lot of people are being called to move abroad because America, the United States, is not ready for your vibration just yet. What you're looking for, you might find out of the country and come back. But most of you, I'm hearing very clearly, if you have been looking to move or go abroad, this is your final confirmation. Get excited. Get excited. Your life is changing. That's your confirmation. You're there. It's already done. You're desiring it. Once you desire it and you're locked in and you're thinking about it and it's done. It's done. Confirming, yes, because there's an experience you're desiring, and there are only certain places on this planet that will mirror that. So be open to travel, be open to people gifting you. Okay? If you have a travel agency and someone else has a tattoo shop and you really want to get tattoos and this person really wants to travel to where you are, why am I going to pay you to now go? Let's just connect and do this together. We're better together. This is what the universe is saying. It's not meant to be hard. There's someone in your circumference right now who has exactly what you desire and need. Tenfold to you, inner blooms in Victoria. I'm an FX special effects makeup artist looking for models who want to become the inner whimsical self. Super Garia fangirl. I would love to come become my whimsical self. Message me on Instagram. Thank you. Do you know how long it would have taken me to find a special effects makeup artist who's aligned? Here's my thing. Because I've been finding people. You guys know how many assistants I've hired? Shout out to Katie. I love you. Message me. One of my greatest assistants came from Live. Sent me a video, said she felt connected. One of my greatest assistants. I have paid so many people and I realized it's not about paying them. They've got to be aligned. They've got to love what they do. They've got to be aligned with your vision. They've got to be aligned in their own life. They've got to be aligned. So what you're looking for is rare. Okay, you're not just looking for anyone. You want them to be aligned. You want them to be high vibrational and happy, right? Don't you enjoy being around happy people? It would have taken me years to find an FX makeup artist. But thank you for letting me know who you are. So this is also telling me that not only to ask for what you desire, but to share what you enjoy creating. If you're here, what do you enjoy creating? And as you're typing it, let it be your confirmation. Putting my belonging in storage to travel tenfold to you. Yes, do it. Travel, explore, experience. You're being called to it. And as you move into it, you're going to notice things are working out mysteriously for you. I make vlogs. I want to remember who I am. That's my desire. I'm just reading your guys' thing. It's fun, creating, traveling, writing, building a beautiful game. To make vlogs, I'm an author, I'm a creator. If you guys are looking for, we're all here. Jewelry, helping people find their true self. We're all here. And I'm telling you, you're going to make more than you've ever made when you forget about the sale, forget about the money, do it for the love. And then guess what? You're going to attract people who love what you're doing and not just because they want to have it, right? It's not just a piece anymore. It's your heart, it's your art. And so now you're attracting a different crowd. All right? You're attracting a different crowd. A lot of you are creating jewelry. I write mostly nature reflective pieces, poems, dance. I love to sew and travel. I'm an author. I didn't walk, I ran here. I love it, Roxy. You're doing, sharing with us. Thank you so much. You are a wonderful leader and have been helping me a lot for the past 2 years. It's an honor, Isabella. Tenfold to you. I appreciate that. A designer. If you're especially in Southern California, that's where I will be next. I'm being called to ground myself in the mountains of California. That will be one of my first properties outside of the one that I got in Houston. My tribe, if you're there, message me on Instagram and just let me know that you're there. If you want to be a part of the movement anyways, you guys, there's no money that you're worth. You're just so amazing. Like the magic that you have, like there's no price that you can put on what you have, the gifts that you have, what you create, what you do. There's no amount of money. I'm feeling so abundant from your responses. We've got directors, filmmakers, makeup artists, FX effects, gardeners, hairstylists, vlog content creators, jewelry makers, painters. We might build an app. We're going to do something incredible here. It is a feeling. Wealth is a feeling. And when you feel wealthy, you receive wealth. But here's the problem. Most of us are not doing what makes us feel wealthy. Because what would make you feel wealthy is leaving a $40 tip to that waiter you felt so connected to. And then your mind, when it say, you do things that feel wealthy. Your neighborhood should make you feel wealthy. When you're walking down your neighborhood, you should be seeing your dream cars. Anything that makes you feel wealthy. It might not be a car, it could be bikes. It could be an island. It could be the ocean. What makes you feel wealthy? Most of us are not even dressing like we feel wealthy. We're not acting like we're wealthy, and we're expecting wealth. When you feel wealthy, boop, you become a wealth magnet. So we are all magnets of attraction, and your being and your vibration is attracting everything. And this is you as a magnet. When you feel your most wealthiest, you will feel the most wealth come to you. This is why you should dress up more. That's a confirmation. Spirit was saying, just get ready. Just get ready. You don't know who you're going to meet at the grocery store. Just get ready. Get ready. That's a shift. But you have to feel wealthy. Can be kind of challenging to feel wealthy when you're surrounded by what seems and appears to be poverty. Even what you're watching, listening to people talk. There are people who are very famous, you guys. Very famous. And they're broke. But people can't see it because it looks like they have everything. So money, it's way beyond the money. And the reason why I talk about it is because this is where the collective is spending most of their energy. It's talking about money and thinking about food. So when you're not thinking about money and thinking about food, what are you thinking about? I'm waiting for your guys' responses here. Again, tenfold to you, Valerie. I'm looking forward to your message on Instagram. I truly appreciate you. Violin. Okay, Amanda. Already connecting with people. Tenfold to you, Ernest. Staying aligned. Saving the ocean. Are you by an ocean, Alicia? I hope that at the very minimum you have aligned yourself to be at least by that. And then you will notice everything around you will recognize you as the Alicia who desires to save the ocean. The universe recognizes you, but you must recognize yourself and get into those spaces. Frequency music. I love it, Ashlyn. Just be ready. Any questions for the universe while we are here, you guys? Things that I love and feel great about is what I think about. Mark, elaborate for us. What are some of those things? I love gardening, taking care of animals inside and out, being in nature, making food, medicine for the food I grow. Julie, bunch, that's inspiring. I love that. I'm grateful for you. Namaste, Kai. What we're here for is to share love. Everything we are is borrowed. Exactly, it's borrowed. Thank you. Because when you leave Earth, you don't take nothing with you. But we spend most of our time thinking about these things and to cultivate the unique gifts we are already created. Thank you so much for that message. That's very aligned. Everything is borrowed. I'm telling you, money will go out of style in the future. Everything's going digital and crypto. So what will we do when there is no money and people don't take money? Are we just going to start asking what they do take and then get obsessive about that and going to get that? So how do you provide for yourself? A lot of people have this, you shift into the desired reality that you desire. And some people don't desire to pay rent. And do you know I've met people who have not paid rent in years? They don't desire it, so they don't have it in their reality. You have to first know you have the power to choose. Most people don't even know they have the power to choose. The chosen are free tenfold. Yes, they are. But now when you're free and you're chosen, like Harriet Tubman, you can keep going, or something in your gut says, go back and get the others. And that's what I'm here to do. And that's what you're here to do. Once you're free, do you want to be alone in heaven? By yourself in heaven? No. We don't desire to be in heaven by ourselves. We want to invite people and say, hey, come be free, come have fun. People are not having fun, you guys. Why are we here? What are we on earth for? People are not even having fun. You desire to not pay rent, Lisa Free Feather? Then you will not. You adjust yourself, and now what will happen is you will prepare yourself, and yourself will go through that journey of questions and this and this and that, and eventually it will align, it will surrender, and someone will offer you a space. So if you guys have spaces where you're offering, if you need healing and you're offering your spaces, I know people in Germany who have offered me a space. I appreciate you guys. Spaces for us healers to come in and dwell and help you, and you help me. This is how we will do it. This is how we will sustain the vibration. We will be taking care of each other. We're getting back to the community and back to the roots to provide and care for each other. There is no need for money when we're taken care of and we have our desires. Understand, when your bills are paid, you will not be thinking about these things. I am in Israel. Have fun in spite everything. Love and light to you. I've really been seeking clarity and support for a long time now, and I feel like I need a true community. I see you guys messaging me on Instagram. I appreciate that. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. I'm excited to connect. This is so valuable. I appreciate you, Jessica. Thanks for joining us. I need a space in NY. I'm a music artist and need to get out quick. Any suggestions? Divine disruption. Get online. The universe, the internet. What do we think the internet is? The internet is mimicked off of the universe. I don't know, y'all. There's 1,000 people in here right now. 1113, 1,000. I don't know you guys personally, but the internet has brought us together. And what I'm saying is, I'm going to be in Southern California. And if you're there and you have space, reach out to me, because we're connecting and building something amazing. I'm on live saying that. So what I'm saying, divine, is now you get on the internet. Find where your people are. I'm so thankful that I have you guys. Find where your people are and connect. Tell them who you are. Hey, I'm a music artist. I hope that you're creating and channeling light music, music that comes from source, uplifting people's energy, or bringing a message. Get out there and say it. This is how you manifest. Ask and you shall receive. Now, here's the next step. Once you feel yourself ask, the next step is you already know you have it because you desire it. You don't even have to ask anymore. Now you're just talking about how you're excited to be in New York. You don't know how you're going to be there. You don't know how the space is going to open up. But now you've just accepted that it is. And now you're living in that timeline. You're going to New York. There are apps that you can get on. There are roommate apps there. And here's the thing with discernment. We can't let fear prevent us from connecting with people. This word strangers is keeping us very apart. What stranger? When you guys meet me in person, I'm not like, ooh, who's this stranger? If you know me, I know who you are. What stranger? We got to let that go. Stranger danger. There's too much fear here in connecting with people online. You went online and did that? Yes. Where do you think your people are? You guys are online. Feeling generous. Hashtag baby doll 9454. If anyone's feeling generous. Once again, what is the money for? What are you going to go spend that money on? What I'm telling you is you don't need money to get what you desire. The universe blesses you through people. Even money comes through a person. What do you think you're going to go spend this money on? And some of you have these grandmaster plans, and thank God 100,000 extra hasn't come in. Who knows what y'all would have built? It's not aligned. We're just chasing it, the collective. Connecting online, powerful. You wouldn't have found me without online. How else are we going to do it? Do you want to work? Let's really talk about this, tribe. Do you desire to work? And we need group chats based on locations for tribes. Kathra, goddess, literally was thinking about that. You might be the one to help me do that. I do have a Telegram that I already started down below. Just me tuning in with you guys until I can see where you are. All of you are all around the world. And the cool part is we're going to capture this. Energy goes to South Africa. Energy goes to Canada. Energy goes to Ireland. Energy goes to Switzerland, Egypt. And I'm traveling with a league, a light league. And whoever these people are, you may be here. You're a part of the league. You're doing it because you want to impact the world. You want to share this message with the world. We're going to raise the frequency of Earth. That's what we're going to do. And if you love to capture content and you want to travel around the world, connect with me because you may be that person. And I realize I can't find you. You're a needle in a haystack. Even people to be in my vicinity, I am constantly at a high vibration. To even be around me for that long, you've got to be aligned to keep this vibration high enough for me to deliver this message to millions of people. So you're like a needle in a haystack, what you're desiring and looking for. But the problem is when money comes, we're betting on everything, hoping it's it. And that's where the money is kind of blinding us. But so if the money's slowing down, even then, it's to show you awareness that, hey, you're not just surviving because of finances. Some of you got that job because the interviewer seen your resume, didn't think you were qualified truly, but loved your energy. So you got the job. But you didn't know that. Your energy has gotten into a lot more places than your wallet has. And if our wallets are running dry, it's because the universe is saying, stop trying to use this one thing to get everything. I'm a new partner. Can you do spell work? How much is it? $200 to bring this person back? We're bringing people back with money. We're bringing people back from the dead with money. We're buying the craziest foods for money. And we're not stopping and really feeling. It is crazy that you finally caught alive. Energy is not transactional. And that's what I learned. It doesn't matter how much money you charge. What you care about is helping others, right? But if people are just buying your services and they just genuinely don't want the help, you get the money, but you feel this void because you actually desire to help. You actually care to help. I desire not to pay rent, mortgage, and be financially fully supported so I can spend my time creating and being the uplifting, supporting inspiration for others and living my magic and personal desires. Who agrees with this? Tenfold to you, witchcraft. Who agrees with this? I desire, let's not say to not pay. I desire to be financially fully supported so I can spend time creating and being the uplifting support and inspiration for others, living in the magic. Who agrees? Whose desires are? I just want to show you guys we have the same desires here. I agree, I agree, I agree. Yeah. And I'm telling you guys, there's an easier way. We've got each other. So I might be the catalyst for, look at all the people that agree. Thank you so much for that last comment, Wishcraft. Look at how many people agree. We all desire the same thing. I desire the same thing. And I'm saying, even if you give me $100,000, this is what I truly desire. to travel the world, inspiring the world in real time with my light league, with my tribe. And we're going to help each other. And we're going to be abundant and we're going to be wealthy. And it has nothing to do with money. If it's there, cool. If it's not, great. We're still fully provided for. And so that's why I'm telling you guys, you can't book a reading. I have no more Tarot Priest Academy. You guys, if you still need something from that, email me. There's no more of that. There's no more of the webinars. I'm in the process of making it all free to show you and to live by that example that you don't need to charge anymore. But remember, be easy on yourself, have grace. Some of you just started this entrepreneurship journey. Don't try to keep up with me. I'm just you in the future. And I'm saying eventually you will also come to this conclusion because you want to feel good. It's not just about the money. You want to feel good with who you're helping, who you're receiving, the energy that you're in. That's what matters. Tenfold to you, EJ, tenfold to you, Randolph. I love seeing a lot more of your faces. Inspiring the world in real time. It is so. Exactly. Thank you. Okay. It's not just about the readings anymore. It's like it's activation time. Healthier, wealthier. So now, that vision of you being fully supported, walk with me now. That vision of you being fully supported, what does that feel like? Give yourself permission. I'm going to give you 20 seconds to feel that feeling. Feel what it feels like. You're financially supported. You're just creating. Feel it. Shh, 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 shh. Just feel. Shh. Feel what you're desiring. How many of you have even felt that feeling? Feel relaxed, calm, excited, love, free, joyful, blissful, calm, awesome, feels like heaven. Exactly. And you know what you just did? You went into that space and you touched it. Now, how do you know it's for you? Because of how you feel. Chills. No one can tell you any different. You feel it. If you feel good, you're feeling God. God is saying, yes, I'm here. Yes, that's the feeling you feel. But how often do you feel that? We just did it for 20 seconds. I'm saying feel it even more than that. Get used to that feeling. You're not used to that feeling. That's the feeling you're desiring. And that's what's here for you. Congratulations. Some of you, I just felt it. I felt it. Let it go. Let it go. Feel that feeling and trust that feeling, you guys. This is why I say activating your powers. You feel it. There's nothing else someone can tell you. I can't make you feel that. You felt it. That's your confirmation. You don't need any. That's why your feelers are so important. You got to feel. That's what you're manifesting. Thank you for everything you do. The universe is inviting us to a banquet. Exactly. It's an angel party. It's an angel party, you guys. We're getting ready to have parties in real life. We're showing people what true fun is, what true luxury is, okay? What true wellness is, what true spirituality is. Spirituality has nothing to do with the physical. So don't judge each other on how we look. Do you know my people are all walks of life? They're in their 60s, 70s, 20s, they're in their teens. We all look different. So we can't be looking for each other to look a certain way. We all look different. So many of us worry about starving, go eat, and asking us what we want. So many of us worry about starving, go eat. It's an angel party. I love that. Yes, the universe told me to celebrate. Exactly. You know what happens when you celebrate? Your vibration raises. Okay, we're getting ready to have angel parties. More fun, raising the vibration, understanding your vibration is making this all happen. Yes, get out of your head. Tenfold to you, Alina. Let's set up a place. Savage, you guys, this is the thing. I'm already doing my part. I'm over here reeling people in. I cannot set up the page, set up the website, set up the telegram. What I'm saying is, you are going to be the one to help me build this kingdom on this planet. This is the new timeline. What people are looking for, we have. We have. Just the simple fact that you were able to connect with 20 seconds. Some people can't. Some people are in there, oh, this thought and this thought and this thought, and they can't even ground themselves. So if you're questioning what you have to offer, my loves, it's more than what you think. Your energy alone is enough to change the vibration. And if people do not recognize that, that is not your people. It's not your people. They will recognize you by your aura. There's no reason why I'm walking into a room where they claim to be spiritual and everything's like the universe sends you a sign and synchronicity. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to these countries, I'm going to these places that claim to be spiritual. They're not recognizing energy. And I'm not going to say, do you know me? I have all these people following me. I am not that person. If you don't recognize me and by my energy, you are not my tribe. I shouldn't have to tell you how many followers I have, how many dollars I have, for you to see that I am who I am. I don't care if I have 2 followers. I know I'm an energy reader, and I'm speaking for you too. You got to know who you are. It has nothing to do with your followers, nothing to do with your dollars. Know who you are and what you have to offer. And if people cannot see that, they cannot see you. Because there should be no reason why we're charging Jesus to get into church, because that's what we're doing. People genuinely want help. And then some just want to be a part of the trend. This is not a trend. We're desiring to live our most greatest, happiest life here in peace, meaning amazing people having amazing experiences, divine synchronicity, the magic that we experience. You can't plan that. You can't plan that. I just made a song called I Am He and He Is. Okay, King. Congratulations, release that. Kelly, you have to start a new channel. It wasn't the channel that was aligned. I got you. Trust my time is coming. I must be close if I'm seeing you right. You, glowing masterpiece. You're not just close. You're not just close. You've arrived. You're here now. Now what? When there's no more money to get, when there's no more plans to make, there's no more food to think about. Now what? What will you do? You already arrived. You're not close if you're here. You've arrived. And Spirit is saying, hey, you can't take that with you in the new timeline. The way you used to do things. You've already arrived. This is pure alignment. Her Wonderland. You've already arrived. What other confirmation do you need? You're here now. Now what do you desire? Everyone has light inside, Stephanie. Yes. Why do I feel called to do so many things and to go so many places? Not possible without community and connection for sure. I'm looking for a soul fam. Amanda, tenfold to you, I'm telling you, you are me. I feel so called to do so many things and to go to so many places. And Spirit is saying, you're not doing it alone. I had to stop focusing on the one-on-one calls, stop focusing on this, stop focusing on this, and just say, okay, what was this all for? And it's to bring light to the planet. 1243 on the clock. Exactly. Ooh wee. Now what? We've arrived. We're healed. We're healed. Now what do? We relax. We give ourselves a break. We chill. We have fun. We celebrate. Some people's version of having fun is absolutely trashing themselves. So now, like I said, you got to ask people, what kind of fun do you want to have? Because fun to me is not trashing my body. That doesn't feel good. If it doesn't feel good, I'm not about it. I got to carry this message. Like, I got to carry this light inside me. And we are all naturally electric magnetic beings, but we're focused on protein. You are electric, you are charged, you are energy. What do you feed energy? Energy. Energy is what you feed energy. So I'm just hearing a lot of you guys are going to be getting your energy restored, much more rejuvenation. Okay, feeling like you have had more energy now than you did in your youthful ages. And what food has energy? Well, what food has energy? Energy that grows in the sun. Some of these fruits have been in the sunlight. They're solar balls. You're eating the sun. So if you're desiring more energy, I'm hearing more seeded fruits. Because the fruits are growing so close to the sun, it's absorbing sunlight. You know, photosynthesis with the plants and how the plants eat and etc. That's where the energy is coming from. You're electric magnetic. So when you get free, you start to study. And that's what I've done. I've gotten so free. I looked in the wellness. I've looked into the business. I've looked into the spiritual world, looking into the music industry. You have time to now seek the truth. And I've been seeking the truth in various different industries, food industry, spirituality, music industry. It's all the same. It's all the same. Okay. And the truth about it is you are electric and your body requires electric. Okay. So this is just the truth. And what's cool is the truth will always make it easier for you. The truth will be you don't need all that. You don't need that much. You don't need as much as you think you do. That's the truth. It's supposed to be easy. Okay. It's supposed to be easy. Maybe Charmaine had the need to put your meal in the sunlight. Okay? Because you're literally grapes, solar balls, coconuts, solar balls. It's no longer about how it tastes. How does it make you feel? And if you want to feel like a superhuman that you were meant to intend on feeling, feed your body more electric magnetic foods. When you put certain foods, and I'm going to have to do this, and you charge them with an actual charge thing to see how much energy and wattage comes from it. You know, there's certain measurement machines that can identify the electricity from certain things. You will see watermelon light that bulb up. You will see key limes light up. There is actual charge of energy coming from the foods. And where's it coming from? Just like a solar panel, the fruits are solar panels. And when you eat them, your body feels the sun, feels the light, feels the electric magnetic charge. Okay, so that's what's giving you true energy. And I only know because I stopped drinking energy drinks at least, I want to say a year and a half. June, July will probably be 2 years. No more energy drinks because I'm energy and it's not giving me energy. It's literally not giving me what it says it is. It's an illusion. It gives me that little bit and then it's gone. And I was like, you know what? Where does the true energy come from? That took me on a journey. So this is all going to take you on a journey to discovering the light because the light makes you free, makes it more possible for you to receive. Okay. Thank you to you and the tribe for all of this confirmation love, how empowering I felt that. And thank you for all the gifts. When you visit Norway, hit me up. My home is open. Wishcraft. I love that. I appreciate that. You're honored. Thank you so much. I'm excited to meet you. Message me in my Instagram. You guys, we're going to close. We're going to close in probably 6 minutes. I'm just chilling with you, allowing the messages to come through, okay? Because there's so many messages. And I see you guys are already following me. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to if you guys sent me anything on PayPal, Cash App, anything that you guys send me tenfold. But I'm telling you, my truest desire is to connect with you. It's not money. Okay, it's not money. It's to connect with you, to connect with other like-minded beings who are also spreading the light in their own creative ways. Okay, we connect together. Your route may be in one area and my route is in this area. We come together, we have conversations, and I get to learn through your journey. You get to learn through my journey. We're feeding each other. And that's the community that's coming in this next timeline. Even when it comes to the music and artists and even influencers, if you guys are here, it's going to be so imperative to understand that your lifeline is your fan base. Your fan base will be the lifeline. Many artists have relied on the label to communicate directly to the fans. Now you're starting to see a lot of artists, like, you can see them. You know, some of the people that you looked up to, some of you can see them now. Like, there's no veil. You'll know what I'm talking about because you could just see them. You may be being called to help those people. So it's not by coincidence that a lot of influencers or high influential people will be connected to you, because you have what they desire. And money could not buy that. So they've been looking, and here they found you who has that. And now the exchange has happened. So you're going to start seeing that the veil of fame has been lifted. You can start seeing people clearly now, okay? And what they are, and who they've been being, and the authenticity of it, because you can't fake that. You just can't fake it. But we've seen a lot of people have been faking that, and they haven't been authentic. And so a lot of the people you've been looking up to, you're going to see that maybe you're just connected to them to help them. Maybe you're the one that's brave enough to send the DM and say, hey, listen, you're a light, you're a love, and we see you. Follow what you're called to do, because you're on a mission. And every day, this is exciting to know, like, who can actually connect with you, who needs that light that you have. So you're going to be very, very surprised at who connects with you and who actually needs what you have. So be open to that. But again, we're removing the fame veil. You can't help Chris and Nikki and Justin if you have this veil. Oh, Nicki Minaj, like, you got to remove the veil. They're light just like you. They just chose to follow it and chose to put their creations out, and the world knows them. That's the only difference between you and the people of influence that the world knows, is that they have made themselves known and they have shared their creations with the world. This is your next timeline, to share your creations with the world so that you shall be known too, is what I'm hearing very clearly. Okay, even though you don't desire for that, you don't care about that. And that's why it's coming to you, because it's just who you are. Yeah, I have been dreaming about Nikki. Okay, same. Same. And a lot of the people that have a lot of influence, they have a lot of trust issues, because people, once again, they want to get something from them. They want a shout out, they want money, and they genuinely can't see them. If you guys ever read the book that I released a long time ago called 13 Slaves of the New Era, one of the slaves was the fame slave. And it's so sad because they desire the help, but no one can see them because there's this veil. And what is fame? It's just people know you because you're a star. You decided to be seen. You're a star if you're here. Okay? You're a star if you're here. So unfortunately, a lot of these people, in which I'm actually going into the realm of, are not as open and receptive, because so many people have taken advantage, right? Called themselves healers, called themselves spiritual people. And now us, the real people, are coming through, and we're like, no, we genuinely love you. We genuinely had a dream about you, that you're going to be a beacon of light to the world. These are the messages you'll relay to those people. You'll be able to see the bigness of them and not be so wrapped up in the fame veil, because you are them. And that this is the truth. You are a star. There's no different. I get lifted up and excited at your presence. Ayumi, I appreciate that. Same to you. Savage Warrior, tenfold to you. Happy to have been on this journey with you 6+ years now and still here. Grateful for your time and evolution. Thank you. Alex Andra Cook, Alex, wow. Tenfold to you in love and compassion. You're the third person. Well, no, I think I've seen someone else say 6 years. Everyone I've been meeting in person has been following me for 6 years. So you know that the evolution is here and something's different. There's this energy of, like, something has to be different. We've got to do this a different way. We can't do this the same way anymore. And the biggest thing is just community. Angel, yes, that's a confirmation. I'm glad to have joined this live. I adore your videos. Tenfold to you. They bring me tools to keep on working on myself. And here's the thing, you're already done working on yourself. There is no more work to do. That is the shift. There's no more work to do. Fun is not work. You are here, my friend. If you are here, you have arrived. If you've been following me for 6 years, how many years? India, 6 years. Yeah, now it's time. You've been hearing this. It's time. Now it's arrived. There's no more healing. There's no more working on yourself to do. Yes, be here and now. It's fun. It's time. You arrived. If you're here and you're seeing my face, it's a confirmation that you have shifted. It's time. Be open, be excited to not know how it's going to work out. If you guys have been here the whole live, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Great day, everyone. Yes, good to have you guys here. Any other last questions for the universe as we're channeling? I'm just scripting. Okay, so once again, taking your money off, or taking your mind off the money, taking your mind off of the food, and really connecting with what you truly desire and see what channel messages come up for you. It's no longer about a tarot reader telling you what it is. You are gifted enough to know when the universe and God and source is speaking to you. You don't need us to tell you that. Yes, just 6 months. If you found me 6 months ago, that just means you were very advanced. Okay, you didn't need 6 years, 5 years. You just hopped on the frequency as soon as you got here, which says a lot about you as a student. Have you ever heard of channeling through pain pores? Yes, many people channel differently. Okay, you can channel through different ways. Really, channeling is how can you allow God to come through without your mind and your ego interrupting? And some people scribble because it takes their mind off of it. Some people have the cards because it takes their mind off of it. Some people have the paint because it just allows themselves to express and flow naturally. Because remember, channeling, there's no thinking involved. There's no thinking. The only thinking that's involved here is speaking English to you. Ocean's Muse, some are saying that you're a Capricorn too. Yes, we naturally are. We naturally have a gift to attract material things, but you will see people with a lot of material things and they are not happy. Do I meditate more to find our gifts? Do you meditate? Yes, you meditate for fun because when you connect, it's like being in the ocean, right? Do you go in the ocean to connect more? You will go anywhere where you can connect more, where you can just feel more. So when I meditate, it's more of an imaginative space. It just allows the universe to show me. Even this video, I seen myself here. I was like, okay, what shirt am I going to wear? What am I going to do? And it just started coming to me, and I just knew I was going live. Right? A lot of us are focused on, and here's a really big thing, guys. This is crazy. Good ideas. I've had a lot of good ideas, but that doesn't mean they're aligned. I had a great idea to record a tarot video in the jungle with the glasses and everything. I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool. Did it happen? No, because it was not aligned. And a lot of us are doing that. We're trying to, versus take a step back and show me what's aligned. Show me what's aligned. So then the universe showed me, okay, the space, the phone, little parts. And I said, oh, I'm going live today. It wasn't it would be a good idea to go live today. It was this feels familiar. I'm getting up. I feel excited. I feel like I have something to say. I must be going live today. We're so focused on good ideas. And this is a tricky one. It's only a good idea if it's an aligned idea. A lot of people are chasing good ideas and they're never happening. What's a great idea is what's already aligned. You can't plan magic. I cannot plan this, you guys. You just have to feel it. Feel it. Oh, today's the day. And you shift. Okay, you cannot plan magic. So when you're planning content, it's the hardest thing to do because you can't plan content. You can't plan magic. And if you are, it's in the old timeline. People are not interested. They're interested in magic. They're interested in true, pure connection from source. And that's what makes something great because God's in it. That's what even makes it a good idea. because God's in it. But God's only in it if it's aligned. So this today was the greatest idea because it was just naturally aligned versus me looking for good ideas. This is a good idea. This is a good idea because now I'm focused on all these ideas. An idea is a thought or an assumption. An idea is a thought. Do you want to depend on a thought and an assumption? Or do you want to know for sure with clarity and certainty? And that's what this is all about here. This is not a guessing game. You want to know. So a lot of us are chasing good ideas. Some of you I have met who are incredible inventors that have ideas that I'm like, okay, it does what? It takes your chart, your blood, what? It does what? Inventions that the universe has gifted you. And you think you're going to make it all happen right now. That invention was given to you, but it requires a stadium of people to support it. So once again, we're getting good ideas, but then we're thinking we have to make it happen. We're acting on all these good ideas and not what's aligned. What's aligned would feel good. If it was a good idea, it would already be. You wouldn't have to go do. I was like, okay, I just need to order a fruit tray. You wouldn't have to order any of that. That's not a good idea because you wouldn't have to do anything. It would just be aligned. Those are great ideas, and we're so busy trying to make it happen. Oh, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. And it's tricky. It's tricky, but it's only a good idea if it's aligned. That's what makes it a good idea. It's a bad idea if it doesn't work out, but that's because it didn't align. It's not about ideas. To be aligned means you receive effortlessly. People recognize you wherever you go. It's like the universe is communicating to your energy. To be aligned is to feel good. You cannot feel aligned and not feel good. Yes, because we do have to act, but it doesn't work out because it's not aligned. If it were aligned, this was aligned. Me being on this video today was aligned. It wasn't yesterday. I don't think I've been live all year, actually. I don't even think I've been live. But I've been planning. I'm like, oh, that'd be a good idea. And then I realized, is this what the collective is doing? Oh, this will be a good idea. Just chasing these good ideas. It's like throwing tomatoes at the wall. No, I want to act on what's aligned. I only act if it's aligned. If you act, you're just acting, you're just throwing tomatoes. Oh, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. That's exhausting. That's exhausting. If you see it, once again, shout out to the tarot priest, shout out to the tarotchest.com, how to activate your powers. Once you have activated feeling, there is no denying what you're seeing in your imagination, what you're hearing from God. No one can tell you any different. And in fact, you don't even think you have to make it happen because you're so certain it's gonna happen. Surrender, my friends. Surrender. You're not making it happen. The only action is your inspired action to experience the alignment. So that should make you feel at ease to know, you know what? I don't have to put the sun up every morning. It should put you at ease to know that that's not your job. It came to me. It will just come to you because it's yours. This is the truth. No gimmicks. This is the truth. And you don't have to pay to do this. That's why I'm just seeing people charge this, and I'm like, oh, I can't be like that. At first, it was like, you know what? I'm sharing this, they're sharing that. This is great. That worked for the first 3 to 4 years of my evolution as an entrepreneur. But now I'm realizing we got to go above that. If I'm doing business directly with a business, not my people. I'm doing business with YouTube. I'm doing business with Google. I'm doing business with the businesses, not my people. not depending on my people. And that's what a lot of influencers and creators are doing. Okay. And it's like, I care more about the connection. I care more about the message, you guys. I'm just that pure. I can't do it any longer. I can't be seen as such. Okay. So that's the shift in it. If you guys were here, it was an honor to teach you. It was an honor to guide you. If you don't understand, it's not for you understanding. Who doesn't understand? What don't you understand? It's okay. You won't understand. Understanding is for the mind. Like, right? When you fall in love, even when you fall in love, do you know that your brain is still processing it, still understanding it? If you wait to understand it, you'll be waiting for a long time. But if you wait to feel it, if you feel excited right now, if you feel inspired right now, if you feel like you can do it because you have the universe behind you and the universe is saying, go, I will support you. That's all you need. That feeling can only come from your soul. That feeling can only come from your spirit. No one else can make you feel it. You will feel before you understand, is my point. So be easy on yourself. Give yourself grace because yourself will always try to understand this. But it's like trying to understand the infinite universe and the infinite intelligence that we're connected to. You've got to give yourself grace. It's a lot, but it's a lot of good stuff. So really, it's a lot of good to receive. And some people are hesitant to receive because they don't understand how it arrived. Do you care? You don't, because when you flip on that light switch, you don't think, how did the electricity get to the light switch, to get to the bulbs, to get to this? I don't understand. I don't understand how when I flick that switch, the lights light up. Where does the light come from? I don't understand how this is happening. Most of us don't understand electricity or plumbing, but we're flushing the toilet. We don't understand a lot of things, and that's okay. This is where you have to give yourself grace. Understanding means you're behind. That's yourself just trying to catch up and process it all. But there's a lot of things. We don't know how cars work, but we start it. We don't understand the engines, but we start it. I'm just saying. The bills always get paid, don't they? Exactly, blonde. Don't stress. You always make it. You're still here. You always make it somehow. So when you realize, I always make it, now I can stop thinking about making it because I've already conquered that little level. We know we make it. We know we survive. Now what? What would you do if you knew everything was taken care of? You would be celebrating. You would be having fun. You would be taking care of yourself more because you'd have the time. Finally feeling God, common tenfold to you. That's amazing. Now what? I don't pay for gas and electric, but I got it. How do you stop yourself from going crazy with all this? There's no craziness. It's all good stuff. Is it the hardest thing ever? And is it truly alone? There's no such thing as alone because you have a self. Your self is your greatest best friend. Bree, myself, greatest best friend. We go everywhere together. I could never be alone as long as she's here. That's why you guys have a voice. The voice belongs to yourself. You can't get rid of that voice. You can quiet it, become one with it, but the voice is there. Just like the movie Venom, when he's inside of the venom, but he hears the voice. It's no different for you. You're inside of the body and you have a self. And yourself is your closest best friend, and yourself actually needs to be talked to more. You have a self, and yourself has a presence, okay? So you're never alone. It's impossible to be alone. You're also very connected. I trust in God is all I am doing it for, but trust Him, God, let's go beyond the him or her. What will He use us for? Let's go beyond that. Him, her, God. universe, source, this presence that we feel that's so loving, that's so pure, that's so infinite, that's so guiding, that's so near. Let's focus on that. Has that not been taking care of you? Thank you for the safe travels. Hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. We're here. Left side, left side. Tattoos are on the left side. And I've also slowed down with tattoos. This is the thing about being a light barrier. You just are open to the truth. And I realize I don't want to have to harm myself. So that's something that I'm now evolving into as well. This is what comes with it. Self-love. I don't want to have to hurt myself for the tattoo. I don't want to have to do that. I don't have to hold myself down. I'm thankful for being able to express myself, to feel different. That's what this was all about. To let people know, hey, I'm a little different. Okay, can you see me? It's all about seeing. Can you see? Can you see past the tattoos? Can you see past the body? Can you see past the gender? Can you see past the hair? Can you feel me? Can you feel that my heart is so pure, that I get these messages and I have this desire to share it with anyone near so that they can experience the same amount of freedom and compassion that I have been. I've been free for so long. The universe has been taking care of me for so long. I could have never dreamed of this life, traveling the world, doing this. I once dreamed of this, and I am here. And I'm telling you, you've arrived. It's time. It's time. So I'm sending you guys so much love. I am aging in reverse. My age is timeless. I have no age. You know, I really don't. Even believing in the word makes it real. Even that word anti-aging, it's like, you're actually increasing it because you're still focusing on age itself. There is no age, you know? I love you guys so much. It was an honor to be here. 11K watching, 1,000 likes, great at 111. Oh, shoot, it is 111. Hello from South Africa. I resonate so closely. Hey, I just talked about Africa, so I will be in South Africa. I've already been connected to 3 places in South Africa. I was actually looking last night to see what that would be like going there. So I will be all over the planet. Okay, all over the planet in purpose of connecting with higher vibrational people so that we can continue to share the message. A lot of the people who have been following me, you guys are doing amazing things. You're writing books, you're releasing songs. Some of you guys I've trained, big actors, big actresses, big artists, big architects, people all over the world that I've connected to and been able to coach. It's been an honor to see you guys rise in your light, rise in your star. And that's what I'm doing it for. So it's been amazing to be here with you all. I hope to see you very soon. There's a Telegram down below. We're going to continue to connect. If you have ideas, like one of you had an idea to connect in different cities and start building the Light Tribe, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes, you will see me soon. I appreciate you. Speak more. Yes, speak more. Coach me. Can I coach you? You guys, no, I'm not doing any one-on-ones any longer just because if I'm coaching you here. What I'm saying here is what I'm going to tell you in the one-on-one readings. There's no different. You just have to pay attention. It's free. It's free now. You don't have to pay me to do it. You're all one. Okay. All right, I will see you all soon. Let me know if you can come to Canada. I have 2 free bedroom 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, so you're welcome. Jose, I appreciate the stay in Canada. Message me on Instagram and let me know where you are so that when I'm in Canada, I actually just met a tribe member here in Tulum, and she's from Canada. So I'm like, dang, everybody's everywhere, but I'm super excited to get to these places. Every country has a different energy. Every single country has a different energy, and many of you are being called abroad. I'm going to say that again. I'm beyond grateful for you, Kathy. I will see you all very, very soon. Following me on TikTok, you guys. It's energy. It's the same thing as Instagram. I'm going to be live a lot more on TikTok. Okay, a lot more on TikTok, and I'm also going to be posting a lot more on TikTok because we're expanding the tribe. We are expanding. Okay, I love you all. I'm about to probably go hit the beach, and I will see you very soon. Shout out to all of you who have given. I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys on Instagram. Until next time, love and light. I'm out.